Say hot. What the fuck was that, dude?
So
You
late.
weren't
He
even
was just reading this.
Turn my Bluetooth
Restart
off so that
this.
I didn't so I didn't connect or something.
Am I like gonna be on camera right now, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on the whole time.
All right. I'm good whenever you guys are.
Yeah, I can just go. Say hot. Welcome back. Any given weekend, week whatever, I don't even know. I think it's week 19, but it's more specifically the national championship week. We are back. As you can see, that ugly man, Cooper, is over Zoom. Coop, what was the lie we were supposed to tell them? You're on like a work trip or something like that?
Yeah, man, I'm on a work trip in Viva Las Vegas. But the real reason I'm in Vegas right now is I flew all the way here just to put a bet in for this national championship game. So
Have you made that bet yet?
not yet. I'm making it after this podcast.
Do you have any winning slips?
I took the Lakers last night. Shout out Los Angeles Lakers, NBA. They hit for me. And so I have some NBA tonight and some college basketball because there's not really.
Let me see what the slips look like just real quick, just so we can.
You know what I'm saying? Just a winning ticket right here.
That's a gambling man.
Yeah, and I took the Steelers the other night, lost, and then won some money when I first got in and lost all of that as well. So it is a great time in Vegas right now.
Facts, Bob. You know, some of us three, you know, we show up on the show every single week. You know, you've missed twice already. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce
I'm here.
the man of the hour because he's the diehard Canes fan. Drew is on the table again, subbing in.
Back on the sticks.
Yeah, he's ready for it. I guess we can just go ahead and jump into our semifinals recap. I guess we'll go ahead and start off with the Miami Ole Miss game. What was the final in that one? Do you know off the top of your head, Drew?
31-27.
Oh, shit. Ball knower. 31-27. A great game. Like, literally an all-time classic kind of game. Drew?
You want me to start?
Yeah, you go ahead and tell me what happened in that.
It was a college football classic. That fourth quarter was a emotional roller coaster. You have the Malachi Toney touchdown at about 5.5 minutes left, followed by the Ole Miss, the follow up there,
Facts.
take the lead, and then Miami marching back down the field. That Ole Miss defense.
Yeah, it didn't show up. Coop, you got any thoughts on that Miami Ole Miss game?
It was a good game. I was really tuned into the Mincy. I don't know if people know the Barstool Mincy
Facts.
He's a
series
scumbag.
that came out. And
Danny Boy Kane.
Danny
He's a
Boy
legend.
Kane,
He's a
He's a
legend.
legend in the community.
Biz Nasty with him as well. But yeah, that was watching that unfold on Twitter was pretty entertaining. But yeah, it was to think that Miami was a decision away from not even being in the playoffs in the first place, and now they're playing for a national title is insane to think about.
Yeah.
Hey, Zach, can you bump Coop just a little bit?
Yeah.
Bump it up.
Yeah, I agree with that. My thoughts on that game, obviously an all-time classic. I actually thought that Miami didn't even really play all that well.
They dropped 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
That's what's wild.
And a couple of those were like two
backyard
or three
catches.
people on Miami's defense had a chance at intercepting it. But they also had some penalties that were really stupid. Like I still think they did win the game, but I still think that Miami has another level when they're playing at their absolute best that they can get to. I didn't think that they were like that against Ole Miss. You agree or no?
No, I mean the D-line still held their own.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew all along that if the offense scored more than at least 28 points, they had a good chance to win.
Yeah.
Trinidad played well on the Ole Miss side.
Yeah.
It was not a perfect game for Miami. Well, I'll be honest. Got to play. You can't play like that against Indiana. But it was just nice to see them boys get a win. Playing for a natty.
Yeah.
Their
It's,
home stadium.
for most
Pretty
college
surreal. I think it's the first time ever there's a national championship with
in a home
team.
stadium. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably is.
Do you think Carson Beck playing in the SEC last year and playing Ole Miss that helped in some way against Ole Miss defense?
I think Ole Miss's defense just isn't that great, bub.
I don't know. I was
We
just
talked about it last week. They're not an elite defense.
I mean, to be honest, in that game at halftime, I think it was 17-13. Miami was dominating the game, and it was 17-13. Like, Miami, they just had the athletes. Ole Miss, they were kind of halfway constructed with all the coaching shit, and Miami took advantage. But like I said, I don't even think Miami played that good of a game. If I had to give them a grade, it'd probably be like a C-. But that is the thing about most college football fans. We're in our depressed stage right now because we know there's only one more game until it's officially over and that long offseason starts. You're in the prime of your, like...
I'm in the prime of my life.
Yeah, like I remember when Michigan made the Natty, like you have something to look forward to. Life is going good right now. So that is the thing about the Miami thing. I guess we can talk about the game that Oregon, Indiana, I guess they played a football game over the weekend.
I mean, would you call it a football game?
I wouldn't.
They did something.
Yeah,
they were on a field.
They were on a field.
Yeah, physically,
Running around.
they were there, but
This is what they did. They belt.
They did. The final score, I think it was 56-22. Indiana just absolute from the get-go. The first play of the game, Dante Moore throws a pick six. And the Peach Bowl crowd was 95-5 Indiana. Like, literally from that first play, it was belt to ass. You have no chance. I don't even think there's anything to recap on that game.
Indiana looked like the best team in the nation.
They did. Yeah. I mean, it
That's
was
the recap right there.
Yeah, it was a complete
And that,
belt to ass.
Dan Lanning.
We all watched it together as well.
Yeah. Dan Lanning's not as big of a bully as he thinks he is.
That's
It was kind of nice to see him get humbled because he's just a maniac.
he is.
And I get it, that's his personality, but he's a cocky maniac at that.
He is.
Yeah.
I'm a big Lanning fan, but there's a lot of people saying Lanning still can't win that big one. They're saying that the Texas Tech and James Madison doesn't count. The last time he played against a legit natty contender against Ohio State last year, they got schmacked. He got schmacked again. That's what the people are saying about Dan Lanning right now. He might be on fraud alert. But yeah, that is the semifinal. There's literally nothing to recap in that game. They got outclassed from the get-go.
Over at half.
Yeah, it was 35-7 at half.
it was over after the first quarter.
It was over after the warm-ups.
No, after the first play.
was over
First play, it was over.
It was over after the team meetings the night before.
Yeah. First
Now-
play,
now-
you throw a pick six. In any football game, I want to look up the stats on that. If you start your first play with a pick six, if you end up, like, what our team's records in that. What were you going to say, though, Coop?
Sorry, I'm fixing my screen.
Oh, my God.
I'd put it on Do Not Disturb, you know. As a Miami fan watching that game, Drew,
Was I worried?
are you worried?
You guys asked me that after every play.
I was asking that because it was
No, I'm not worried.
it was belt.
Because, like I said, I've been positive this whole ride. I've been positive since the. I've been. No, I'm not saying the
No, he's
ride-
been positive
Hold on,
towards
hold
the
on,
team.
hold on,
He's
hold
been
on.
positive towards the team.
Hold on,
He
I'm
has
saying
not
the
been
ride is-
positive
During the
towards-
game,
towards
he's not
positive
as
to
positive.
college
Time
football as a
Time out.
whole.
Yeah, that is true.
I've not been. I've been positive through basically
Playoffs.
and then week or so after the SMU loss.
Coop, was there ever a point in the Texas A&M game where Drew claimed that it was over and Miami was losing?
Oh, it was over after they missed like 3 kicks.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to make those kicks on a road game. You got to make those.
Facts. But Ohio State game, they jumped out.
I didn't waver there.
Yeah, you didn't have
waver
to-
against Ole Miss.
Yeah, the Miami. It's gonna be. We're gonna
Texas
talk a
A&M,
lot.
The Texas A&M one. I wasn't.
No, he was. You claimed it was over after one of the missed kicks in like the third quarter. He was like, "It's over. We're done. We're not gonna win."
I was joking too.
Yeah. That's kind of how you are. That's how most Miami fans are, which is low-key understandable because y'all been through some shit with the Dolphins and with the Canes.
That's true. Yeah.
Y'all have,
Yeah, that's fair.
y'all are abuse victims, basically.
Yes, we are.
Y'all PTSD.
We're beaten and battered.
Yeah.
But we still keep coming back.
Yeah.
We file the VPO and then we go cancel it a week later.
Yeah. I guess we can go ahead and just transfer into. We have two quick storylines. It was a semifinals recap, and then we can jump into the transfer portal talks. You were telling me on the car ride down here that Miami's going after CJ Bailey after throwing
I was
Ty
trying to see if
Simpson.
I don't have my laptop today since that's what we're using to look at Cooper, but that was the latest I was hearing after Miami struck out.
Threw $6.5 million at Ty Simpson.
It's pretty crazy.
That is insane.
And
for 1 year?
Miami did?
Respect to Ty Simpson though for what he said.
Ole Miss said they'd match it.
And Miami
That's the
would
crazy thing.
Miami would have kept going higher.
Yeah.
It would have been a bidding war. He could have got up to at least 10 mil, which pales in comparison. Well, I guess no. It makes the Sorsby deal like $5 million. We thought that was a lot.
Yeah. Well, Ty Simpson, I always thought that he was going to be the second quarterback taken off the board, so I thought you would have some sort of high market value. I didn't expect $6 million though, and I didn't expect $5 million for Brendan Sorsby. Yeah, he's a good quarterback. He's got some potential, but the market value continues to rise and rise and rise and rise every single year. And programs, I've seen a lot of programs, their head coaches coming out and talking about how, like, this isn't sustainable. Like, we can't, because that money, you're not getting any money back for investing in a roster. Literally, all you're doing is seeing your team win football games. And if you're dropping 30 mil on a roster every single year and it just continues to rise and rise, I think that the NCAA eventually has to jump in, but they haven't jumped in and fucking since it started. They're the reason it is what it is.
Well, it's not the
Wouldn't the money
NCAA.
back-
It's the federal government has to jump in and say that enough is enough.
Yeah. They've been trying to get that for a while.
Well, you have
mean,
the start
like-
of it with the $20 million cap, but that's only capping what team shares can give out.
Yeah.
Not the rest of the money that donors are giving.
Yeah, and the house that approves these NIL deals, that when it first came out, they were like, you have to pass these by the house to make them like legit NIL. Like they're accepting everything at this point. They don't want any lawsuits. They don't want anything. They're just accepting it. What were you gonna say, Coop? You're looking like you were about to say something.
Wouldn't your money back be like winning playoff games? Because don't schools get money for?
Yeah, so the
schools will.
school will, but the donor doesn't.
Yeah, let's take the
Oh, the
Texas
donor.
Tech
You're talking about the
donor
donor,
for
yeah.
example. He's throwing $30 million at a roster, literally solely just to see them succeed, and then the next year he has to do it again. He has to give Sorsby.
There's also perks involved with that.
There are.
He's probably getting some stuff from Texas Tech. Ticket
yeah.
discounts, or he's getting the hookup.
There are
He's
with
getting
that.
all
like
access pass. He can walk in that locker room anytime he wants.
Exactly.
He fucking owns the team basically at this point.
But yeah, back. So I was trying to get an update as we were riding up here. I said that there was an insider that said CJ. They asked CJ Bailey's dad if he was officially signed to NC State, and he just said no comment. So I'm gonna assume that it's like you said earlier. This is college football, young Padawan.
They're always working.
They're always working behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And when you have an offer of $6.5 million out to a quarterback, I'm sure there's some agents trying to. The positive side is, yeah, you're probably getting hit up now, but the negative is you're going to have to write a big check for maybe it's not going to be a Sam Levitt or
Yeah.
Sorsby type quarterback, or even Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson would have been the best quarterback in the portal
Yeah.
had he came out.
I agree with that. Yeah, $6 million, you can pull any quarterback you want. For if you have $6 million to give to Sam Levitt for your quarterback spot next year, you have money to give to C.J. Bailey and whatnot. The crazier transfer portal news was the Damon Williams 48-hour saga. The man signs a contract, or they send a contract to him and his agent. He says that he's going to sign. He announces on social media that he's signed. And then 2 days later, he's entering the transfer portal. Apparently, LSU guaranteed him something. And then, like, a couple hours after that, his agent leaves Damon Williams. He drops him, and then he ends up coming back to Washington. The coaching staff are talking about how, like, he has to earn his way back. Like, the transfer portal right now, it's bad for college football and the landscape, but for entertainment value-wise, like, goddamn, that shit is so entertaining. The fact that teams can basically just do whatever they want whenever they want is, like, it's so peak college football right now.
It's a different college football than what Zach and I grew up on. I'll tell you that much.
So
now, granted,
much different.
Everybody always knew that the SEC has been paying under the table.
Those paper
That's
bags.
why, I think the SEC's, as we've talked in weeks past, there's a little bit of a decline, just because now you have programs that can legally pay.
Yeah.
No, it's been different. This is like the most different year it's ever been. Like,
it's going to continue to get worse too. It's going to continue to get crazier.
Like you said, like back in you and Zach's day. I mean, yeah, but like even in the last 5 years since they even like allowed NIL, it hasn't even been this crazy.
Yeah. And to me, this is we're going to look back at this year and be like, this is one of the craziest college football years of all time. We had Clemson pre-ranked top 3 in the country with Texas at number 1. And then Lane Kiffin's leaving before his playoff game. And there's all this different shit going on.
Yeah, Penn State.
Yeah, Penn State. It was one of the crazier, like, entertainment value. Sharon Moore out of nowhere. Fucking Milkman, that man. Yeah, it's been a crazy college football year. I guess we can go ahead.
Crazy end of the year.
Oh yeah, it's just been so entertaining.
It's been a crazy season. Like,
Oklahoma and Michigan made a trade.
Yeah, Cole Sullivan for
Taylor Tatum.
Yeah, probably both teams ended up winning in that. Y'all didn't really need Tatum. We didn't really need Sullivan. Sullivan's a good linebacker, though. Do we want to go ahead and jump into the Zach's trivia? I know Coops is on a time crunch. He's an important man. He's got a prostitute pulling up about 7:30, so we got to get that in before.
He's 2 hours behind, though.
Yeah,
First of all, I do not. That is not true. I'm going to the Allegiant Stadium tonight.
It's code word for he's going about an hour out of Las Vegas County into a bunny
I'm
ranch.
gonna put clips in here of me at Allegiant Stadium.
You can, bub. I was just joking, by the way. I don't want to. Just joking.
Have you gone out on the strip yet?
No, I'm a loser. I'm on a work trip. I mean, it'd be different if the fellas were here, but like,
you got to go experience it though. Just don't take any cards. Don't take any cards because you will have the girls out there handing you a card trying to get you to actually get in a van and go to a bunny ranch.
And I don't want to experience that by myself.
You're fucking.
So you want us in the room with you?
This guy.
What?
No.
That's what I'm saying. The way he kind of said that, he worded that weirdly.
No, I'm saying, like, I'm not going to go out on the strip and everything just walking by myself. Like, that's just not the type of guy I am.
Facts, Bob. You'd rather get on Craigslist, order a little.
I've been walking around the casino floor.
I think Backpage is still a thing out there.
I've been sitting in the sports book,
Yeah, facts.
That's pretty much what I've done, though.
He's been doing book work.
Facts.
He ain't got time for these Vegas hookers.
He's
got money to make.
Yeah, facts.
I got money to make, not money to waste.
Facts. Are you in your underwear right now? Just quick question.
No, I'm in shorts.
All right, you don't have to show us, but definitely know you're in your underwear. We can go ahead and jump into the Zach's trivia. Do we have a natty trivia loaded up?
We do. We have a college football national championship coaches quiz. It's a 5-minute quiz, 26 answers. National champions from 2000 to 2024. You're naming their coaches.
Ooh.
Okay. So it's a 5-minute timer. You can name it. Doesn't, you don't have to go 2000 to 2024. You can just name a year
Name out coach.
and a coach, and it's probably going to give you, that coach's name is probably going to give you multiple if they've won multiple.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so we have to say the year, or can we just name out coaches?
Well, I would say we need to name the.
Yeah, we gotta name the year,
We need
I
the
feel
year
like.
or the year and the university,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's valid.
just so that we keep it. That we're not just naming coaches that we think won a national title in that time frame. That we actually kind of lock it to a year. If you do come up to a stump point, I will give you the year first. Then I'll give you the conference as the second hint, and then I'll finally give you the school as the third hint.
I'm confident in this.
Yeah, I think we can get
Confident in my
Okay.
abilities.
Let's go ahead and get started. Okay. We'll just go with Drew first. What do you got?
John Harbaugh.
No, I said Drew.
Larry Coker.
What year?
That was 2001 with Miami.
That is correct. Okay.
Okay.
Nate.
We can just start rattling them off, right?
Yeah, let's just
we
rattle
got to
them
start
We have
off
to
with
go in order? Do
Saban.
we have
Let's just rattle
Hold
them
on,
off,
no.
'cause we got a timer.
Saban.
2009. No, 8. No, 9.
Saban has a bunch. I feel like
2009.
Saban was 2009, but like I
2000.
said, that gave you a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Some we did
2009,
We come back.
2011.
I feel like we need to come back to Saban.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
we can do that.
we can come back to Saban on the years and name the years afterwards. But right now we've got Saban and Coker. Cooper, do you got one?
Jimbo Fisher, 20.
2013.
13. That is correct.
That is right.
Bob
Les
Stoops, 2000 OU.
That's good.
Jim Tressel, 2002 and 2006.
Are
Ohio
we
State.
using a?
Are you using your
a
phone? Are you cheating?
No. I'm
Are you
writing them
cheating?
out.
Okay.
No.
He's on his
Am I
notes.
with
He's
you?
on his
I'm
notes.
writing them out so
He's
that I
just
can.
on his notes.
Okay.
So that I can.
All right. So we had Jim Tressel.
2002,
Yes.
2006.
Incorrect.
2007?
Incorrect.
2005?
Incorrect.
Dude, no. He
2008.
No.
Jim
Wait.
Tressel won 2. He won one with Troy Smith and he won one in 2002.
No, he won one earlier, I feel like.
He won one with 2002,
Yeah.
Oh.
and Ohio State did not on this list did not win again until 2014.
That's a lie. That's a lie. He won one with Troy Smith.
That was 2002.
No, that wasn't 2002.
Okay, we'll
Look
just
it
keep
up.
we'll just keep going.
it up.
We'll keep going. If it's incorrect, it's incorrect. We're just
Urban Meyer, 2014, with Ezekiel Elliott
Yeah,
and
that's
the
right,
boys.
2014.
2015 in there.
It was 20. It was 20. It was 2014. No. It was 2015.
It depends on what we're
Okay,
counting.
let's keep going.
It's
We
2015.
have 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's
Okay,
keep going.
Dabo Sweeney, 2018, 2016. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean it is.
Okay, Dabo. We'll throw Les Miles in there. LSU 2007 or 8. Fucking something
Yep,
like that.
that's correct. Okay, keep going.
Okay, the head coach
Kirby
for the
Smart.
Auburn.
Kirby
No,
Smart,
all right, Kirby. Yeah, we'll get him out the way.
2007.
We got to figure out the head coach for the Auburn Tigers in 2010 with Cam Newton. What was his fucking
one
name?
That's one of them. That's one of the ones I was
I got one. Pete
He's at
Carroll.
USF.
Pete Carroll, 2003
Pete Carroll.
USC.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which then
Carroll.
followed by that, Mac Brown, Texas 2000.
There's the other one that I was trying to get you to
4.
get. Okay. Minute 50.
We have to find this Auburn coach because they're the
He's
they're
at
the big
USF.
outlier.
He was at USF or UCF. I want to say.
I can't see the answers right now, but I'm gonna guess that it's Gene Chizik.
Yes.
Gene Chizik is the answer to the Auburn. That's a fact.
And that was 2008?
9, 2010,
No, maybe 2009.
2010,
No.
It's
2012.
It's 2002, 10.
10.
2010.
Uh,
Ed Ogeron, 2019 LSU.
okay. It's elite.
Okay.
Ryan Day, 2024 Ohio State.
Yeah.
John Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh, 2023
2013.
Michigan, one of the greatest teams of all time. Kirby, Nick.
We've got him. That's it.
We hit them all?
That's it.
There we go.
So
You got all of them?
You got all of
So
them.
we just had to get the names.
You just had to get the names. You did
Oh,
not have
okay.
to. I had the.
He made it extra. He made it hard for us.
Well, no, I wanted to. I wanted to use those years and dates if you needed the hint. You got Auburn in 2010, knowing that it was that.
Yeah.
So,
The Auburn one was the one that I was worried about because I couldn't remember his name.
yeah.
So, Drew, let us know about that Ohio State.
So you got
close
26
score.
out. Sorry.
What?
What year did Troy Smith win?
I'm looking at it right now. I might be wrong.
I think it's 2002.
Well, they won for sure in 2002.
It's the year they beat Miami. Right?
Or is it? Did they play?
They didn't go back to
Did they
back.
play a Texas or
In the-
Florida or an LSU in that time frame and lost to them in the national title?
They didn't play Texas.
Because Urban Meyer.
2007, the Ohio State was in the national championship. But they lost to Florida. That was an Urban year.
Yeah, and then Urban then leaves from Florida to Ohio State.
Y'all played Urban Meyer, Florida in the Natty?
No, Ohio State did.
Oh, okay.
And then Ohio State made it the next year and then lost again to LSU. That was a Les Miles year.
Okay.
Okay, well, we still won, I guess.
Yeah. We got all the coaches. We didn't get the.
You did very well there.
I was double checking real quick.
Shit was easy for real.
Yeah, facts. We're a bunch of ball knowers. I guess we can go ahead and jump into the Natty preview. The biggest game of the season, the final supper. Is that what they call it?
Last
The Last Supper.
All right, we're gonna cut that and we're gonna say the Last Supper. Who should we kick it off with? Do we want to start with the
You.
Canes fan? No, I don't want to start with me. I'm the host. I gotta get assists.
Do the Canes fan last since it's his game, bub.
Okay, motherfucker. Then why
wanna
don't
hear
you?
what you have to say.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and say something then, Bub? Indiana.
I like Drew's idea.
I wanna hear what you
Hold
have
on,
to
hold on,
say.
hold on. Let me find the spread and the over under.
I've been waiting for yours, actually.
Yeah, see, we're all waiting for yours, mate.
Waiting for mine.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it should be the last then, Bub.
Why?
I think Indiana was 8.5 the last time I checked.
I'm looking at it right now. 8.5 over under is 47.5.
Okay. So what do you?
8.5
What do you like?
8.5 low key is disrespectful.
Yeah, what was that? 7.5.
It is.
What do you like in that
But
game?
coming
Coop?
off that win, it makes
wanna
more
hear you.
sense. Oh my God, you guys are like the couple that's like you hang up.
Here,
All right, motherfucker.
I'll go.
Actually, no. Go Drew, because
No.
sell me on Miami.
Okay, you
Okay.
if Coop wants it, go ahead, Bob. Let me hear it.
Well, as you can see, aside from this majestic orange and green hat that's on my head right now, this crown, if you will, I'm wearing all black. A symbol.
Miami's funeral.
A symbol for death and loss and mourning. A coincidence? Oh, I think's not, Terrell. I think's not. It's a reference to what greatest show of all time. The real ones will know. On Monday night, we're gonna witness the death of a very young program, a premature program, the Indiana Hoosiers. They'll be back. They'll be back.
Okay.
But you cannot tell me them Canes playing for a natty in their home stadium is not going to have them boys fired up. It's a home game. The disrespect of 8.5. The trench play that's been elite all playoffs. Give me them Canes I'm obviously biased, but it's going to be the greatest story this sporting world has ever seen from a team that almost didn't even make the playoffs to come back in. It's the whole reason why we even have a playoffs. It's the whole reason why we play the games, Notre Dame.
That's big facts.
Give me the Canes, and don't even give me the spread because I know the money line's higher. Give me the Miami money line for the national champions, and by the next time we're recording, I will be a national champion.
If you're a national champion by the next time we're recording, Bob, you're walking around with a little bit different aura whenever you win that game. Coop, I want to hear what you got to say on the Indiana Miami side, Bob.
Well, you said it would be the storybook ending, but what also would be a storybook ending is Lee Corso retiring this year.
Thanks.
And his alma mater of coaching is Indiana, and so
That's the biggest reach I've ever fucking seen.
how
That's a reach of a storybook ending. That's your storybook ending for Indiana. It's not that Signetti has overturned one of the worst programs of all time.
Yes,
your angle
that
is
also
that Lee Corso used to coach there, and he retired this year.
Because the entire going into the season was about this is Lee Corso's last year of being on college football, like of that first episode. Correct? It was Lee Corso's retirement, correct?
He hasn't been on all year.
Signetti turning around Indiana.
Wait, am I wrong? Lee Corso, I thought he retired last year.
He did the first episode.
A first episode.
Yeah. First week of this year.
That's still a horrible storyline. I'm not watching that.
And guess what?
I'm not watching that series if it comes out.
It's my turn to talk. It's my turn to talk, right?
Yeah, go ahead, Luigi.
Okay. It's my turn to talk. And because of that, the main reason why I came to Vegas was to place a bet on the national championship game. Give me Indiana and give me the over 47.5 because it's going to be belt to ass. It's going to be
Damn.
just a
Wow.
belt.
Damn.
They've been beating people all playoffs. They've been giving belt all playoffs. Mendoza's going to update his LinkedIn profile to 2025, 2026 national champion. And I'm sorry, Drew. You brought that out on me just a second ago, but yeah, I think I got Indiana.
It just
Taking the Indiana spread?
It just shows if I say anything negative to Cooper, it's just the flip switches of Miami's losing by 40 this week.
Hey, when you were talking, I listened. I closed my mouth. I let you talk. But as soon as I said something, it was like, God forbid.
Well, it's just a wild angle, but
How? I've heard multiple people talk about that.
yeah, probably old guys that meet up at McDonald's for their morning breakfast, a bunch of 70-year-olds, because they're like Lee Corso.
Lee Corso should honestly be on game day. That's all I'm gonna say.
I would be shocked if they don't put him on that game day.
Oh,
But
you don't have anything to say to him, Nate? Drew?
He's not going to know where he's at. He'll be there. He won't be present, but he'll be there.
yeah, that is true.
He'll know where he's at. He'll be at Miami's funeral.
Bet that. So we know the Indiana pick Coop's got. Zach, do you have a pick in that game? Like a take in that game?
I said earlier that I thought the 8.5 was disrespectful to Miami. I think Miami has a defense that Indiana hasn't seen all year. I think that defensive line is going to eat. But I'm sorry, Drew. I think the most complete team in the playoff right now is the Indiana Hoosiers. But I will be taking Miami's minus
Spread.
8.5. Spread.
Okay. I like that. With mine, I want to break mine into two separate parts. I want to start off with my unbiased number one ball knower take, and then I want to go into my other take. From my unbiased number one ball knower take, this game really scares me for Miami because they're a team that Indiana, they don't make mistakes. They don't have penalties. They don't make mistakes. You have to just execute at the same level as them. And Miami, they're that team where, yeah, they might have a lot more talent than you, but if shit starts snowballing and there's a couple penalties and a couple bad plays with Cristobal, it kind of scares me a little bit. If I had to pick an unbiased, take, it would be Indiana by at least 2 scores. But with my eldest brother playing for the first time in the national championship,
Shooting up.
yeah,
I ordered my cleats.
for the first time since I've seen, I've seen the pain that you've been through with Miami. I've seen Cristobal run the ball with 5 seconds left on the fucking game and on 1st and 10, and the other team doesn't have timeouts and he fumbles and whatnot. I've seen the pain that y'all have had to go through. It'd be insane for me. It'd be a shitty brother. It would be just a dog shit, absolute horrid human being for me to pick Indiana in this game when we've seen the abuse that you've been through with Miami. If I had to pick on a ball knowledge space, I would pick Indiana. But as a brother, as a fan, I have the Miami on. I'm repping with Miami. I'm going to be rooting for Miami. I'll probably be betting on Miami just so I can, root for them extra harder. But after seeing the pain that you've been through with the Miami teams, not the Heat, they've actually had some success, but the Dolphins and the Canes, I can't not root for you, bub. I can't not root for the Canes. I'm going to be taking the Canes plus 7.5 in that one. That's the pick I'm going
I
with.
just want to say, you're a real one.
Yeah,
Hold on. Hold the phone.
some real motherfuckers up here, bro.
Hold on. Well, y'all two get a room. But first, hold on. You said you're probably gonna bet on Miami.
Yeah, to make me
So that's
want to root
not-
for them
that's-
even more.
So what's the pick? Are you taking?
I
are you
won't
taking
bet
Miami
against
spread?
Indiana. That's 100% fact. I'm not going to put money on Indiana. I'm not going to do my brother like that.
So you're taking the
But
spread
yeah, I'd take Miami spread on the show for a pick
or
wise.
the
Yeah.
over or the over. Over-under?
What's the over under? What was the line?
47.5.
Shit, that's low.
I'm hitting over.
I'd probably just take Miami spread, Bob. You see the shirt I'm repping.
Okay, and then second, didn't you bet Ole Miss money line?
He learned his lesson.
First of all, okay, that was a great bet. Ole Miss, they lost by 4 points. They could have easily won that game. They were underdog. It was like plus 255. That was a good bet, bub. It was only like $6.
But how can you give that speech that you just did?
'Cause this is
saying
a
that you
natty
can't
game,
go against
bub.
Miami, but then for Miami to make it to the natty, you were betting against them.
No. I was rooting for Miami. I just had $6 on Ole Miss money line because it was a good
So
price.
did you have any money for Miami to win that?
No,
Ole
I
Miss
was
game?
just rooting for him, bub.
Okay.
I don't have no money on
He's
him.
trying to turn me against you right now. It's,
Yeah,
not
he's
gonna
trying
happen. It's not going to happen because this is the game that matters the most.
He's trying to drag me into his little asshole fucking tendencies, dude. My
If I
brother's in the
remember
natty,
correctly,
bub.
You took them Texas A&M
I took Miami.
and you took Miami's spread
Ohio State.
So
Yeah.
it's two over one.
I thought Ole Miss was a bad matchup. They played them close, bub. You act like that was just like a beatdown.
What is that, a ring?
Yo, why are you wearing a ring, by the way?
Know what ring this is, bub? It's the ring that Mendoza and Signetti just gave me.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
the Miami rivalry. You're bought into it, bub. You're a fuck the
I
Miami
mean,
Hurricanes.
It's not
I
really
just-
a
it's
rivalry
like what-
anymore, though.
I just think it's
Between that
like
and Colorado.
I just think Indiana is too dominant this year.
Hey, speaking of the rivalry, Jordan Seaton's going to look great in orange and green next year.
Yeah, I hope y'all get him.
Is he rumored to Miami?
He tweeted, Michael Irvin tweeted at him today. If you're going to leave my boy Dion, at least come see me, the playmaker, or something like that. And Jordan Seaton said, meet me there.
Oh.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, facts. I'm not even going to disrespect our audience and our show by bringing up the Colorado Buffaloes right now and what they got going on. We're not even going to disrespect it like that. Michael Irvin, by the way, is that dude back on coke?
I think he's never been off.
Oh, I didn't know that. The belt to ass he does after the game, he has like a YouTube channel
He's
now.
a high energy guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's a playmaker.
Do you think him and Dan Lanning have the same dealer? Or is that just me?
Nah, he's got that Miami, Florida, from Puerto Rico, Cuba.
Colombia.
Yeah,
Colombia.
right there
Get
across the
Colombian
ocean.
connection.
Oregon, they ain't got shit up
Gets
there.
stepped on way too much by the time he gets up there.
Yeah.
It's true.
Lanning's is cut with meth. That's why he's a lot more crazy.
Animated, yeah. Or like, yeah.
Michael Irvin's is
Also,
pure.
so the national championships played on Monday. That is January 19th.
That is correct.
And do we also know what is January 19th?
Martin Luther King Day.
That's crazy.
And
Mom's birthday.
Mom's birthday.
Yeah, we did
So
this whole
Drew,
thing last
What
time.
is more important? What is more
Dude,
important?
Martin Luther King before Mom's
Over
birthday,
Mom.
Mom?
we did the same thing last time.
So what is more important, Drew? If let's say Mom was like, "Hey, we're having dinner at this restaurant at this time," are you going to celebrate the life of your mother, or are you watching National
But
Championships?
she wouldn't do that to me.
This is a hypothetical question.
It can't be a hypothetical because it would never happen.
That's the purpose of a hypothetical question.
Not when it's impossible to happen. She wouldn't do that.
Can I answer
That's
this
why we have
hypothetical?
plans. That's why we
You can
have
never
plans.
say impossible with Angela.
That's why we have plans to go over this weekend.
Okay. I was just wondering, would you go to the dinner, watch it on your phone? Like that could have been an answer.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing Mom that night. She can get a happy birthday text from me that morning and the next day. But if Michigan's playing in a natty,
I would go pick her up I'd say respectfully decline, and then go pick her up and take her to a really nice lunch.
Or
Yeah, what
would
you
you
say
have
about
a
that,
birthday
Coop?
party while watching?
See, now he's...
I'm just wondering.
oh, you tried to set him up there, Bob.
So if Mom passed away and the funeral was on the 19th, what are you doing? What are you doing, Drew?
That is a wild question. For a natty, though, Bob, come on, dude.
The goalpost seems to just keep moving. I gave you my answer. I'd say no. I'd take her to a nice lunch. But what if she wanted to do a party that night and have the game on?
I didn't say that.
What if this? What if this?
Yeah, I agree with that. A natty, Bob, Drew, he could very easily never be in this position ever again in his entire lifetime. Is that my computer? What the fuck? He could never be in this position again in his lifetime, Bob.
Gotta take advantage of it.
Michigan 2 years ago, we were natty. We were dominant. No one could fuck with us. The next year, we had Cancer Boy as our quarterback. And the next year after that, Sharon Moore's fucking some assistant on the side. Like, You never know, Bub. The natty, it's a special occasion, Bub. And I'm excited for Drew.
I appreciate it.
I'm excited for the natty game.
Yeah, I am excited for you though, Drew. I am dead ass. I am excited. Like, it's crazy to think Miami's playing in that right now.
It is pretty crazy. That's
I'm
why
glad
we
you're
like I said, that's why we got the
experiencing
playoff.
Yeah.
It's the playoff keeps it's like January madness, December madness.
Yeah. I'm glad that you get to experience this for real.
Yeah, it's a special time to be a Miami fan.
When do you leave?
Tomorrow.
Hope we don't have any delays.
What do you got going on at 7:30?
You're wishing I have delays.
No,
that was a
no,
wish.
I said I hope you don't.
Wishing that I have delays.
I said I hope you don't. Actually, I never said I wish that you have one. I said I hope you don't. I might have to.
why
I
would
might
you
have
bring
to.
it up?
I might have to send you some money so you can place a Miami money line bet for me, a big one.
Maybe.
Did you say you get back Monday?
I get back tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Shit, chill out. Did you catch any of that Miami Ole Miss game, Bob?
First half.
Yeah, facts. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ball watcher.
Ball watcher for real. Yeah, that is our Natty preview episode.
Did you watch any of the Indiana Oregon second half, or did you argue Shea versus Luca half of the time?
I mean,
Pretty
once
much
it
the whole
got
game.
to 42-7, I was like, maybe I don't have to lock into this game as much. Like maybe they have it.
I still saw bits and pieces of the second half.
Oh, Bub, it's all right,
Saw
Bub.
Carson Beck run it in last touchdown. I saw the interception. I went back and watched the highlights.
Did you see the Malachi Tony touchdown? That was
Yes,
pretty
I did.
electric. That was.
I went back and watched the highlights.
Did you see Malachi Tony's one-handed catch?
I did.
That was
No,
crazy.
you ain't fucking see that shit, Bub.
Did you see Ole Miss fans chirping Danny Boy Kane?
Did see that, Bub? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Till the
watched
end of the
that. I
game.
watched the whole sequence of everything that happened. Like I said, Mincy's a scumbag.
Yeah,
He is
it's
a
all
scumbag.
about.
But he's brains are missing clearly.
Did you know
Bob.
that at one point he invited all of the female interns to a hot tub party at his apartment,
Right.
and Big Cat and Dave caught wind and had to like shut it down, and then he tried to play the whole because I guess the female coworkers were asking if the males were invited because obviously that's really weird, and then Dave was like, "You can't do this."
I mean, Mincy's a one-on-one.
He is the most self-absorbed person.
Like Big Cat said, Mincy's going to do what Mincy wants to do.
Yeah. Danny Boy Kane, one of the most electric things from that thing is right after Ole Miss takes that lead, he's telling all the Ole Miss fans, talking shit to him. He's saying, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Gonna let the scoreboard do the talking, and then he would voice text to his neighbors, which then if you looked at the text, it was like 20 texts in a row from him.
Kawan Lacey breaks a 75-yarder. He's like, oh, that was not a good play. We got to break down.
Missed a field goal. They missed a field goal.
Yeah. Yeah, Danny Boy
And
Kane.
then I heard that the only reason he was able to go to that game was because his dentist appointment got changed. That if the dentist appointment did not get changed, he would have not been able to go to that game.
Dude, when he first showed up to Biz's house, the first thing he said to Tate was, I got to talk to Mincy. We got to make sure we have these tickets on our phone before we leave. Like, welcome to 2026, bub. Yeah, that was an electric moment. But that is our Natty preview episode. It is a sad and glad time at the same time because college football, it's coming to an end. There's only one more hoorah, and that's it. We have a long off season. For you, it's probably more of a glad time. Your team's about to compete to be in history forever. As far as the podcast moving forward for the off season, I think we're gonna have a couple of interviews, right, Coop?
Yeah. So we'll get some guests in, do some exclusive interviews with, and then probably jump into it's basketball season. So we're gonna jump into college basketball, NBA,
Yeah.
and because this spring and into the summer will be like the March Madness, NBA Finals, NBA playoffs.
The Masters.
Just because the
what we
Masters,
all love.
golf too. Talk about some golf, and just because the college football season is over, like game wise, the off season is almost just as entertaining as
It is, but like the months
not the
of
same.
June and May, it's
Dead.
like desert Sahara level of news going on there. But that is also prime NBA playoff season also. So we'll probably be talking a lot about that. I think we're gonna take a week or two off before coming back, and then we'll kind of have a schedule on how we do the next part. But it is crazy how the season has flown by already. It feels like literally just yesterday we were doing week 0 predictions. Fucking nervous as shit up here, like sweating, barely being able to talk. And the season just absolutely flew by. but it was a great season. It was
fun.
It was a great year.
It was a magical year.
It was a magical year. It was an entertaining year. College football, it's only on the way up. There's a lot of dumb shit going on, but it even makes it more entertaining, to be honest. So, yeah.
Some of the craziest storylines I've ever read this year.
I'm telling you, in like 5 years, we're going to look back at this year and we're going to be like, what the fuck was going on in college football that year?
Like, do you remember when like the head coach of Michigan was deeming OnlyFans girls at halftime? Like,
yeah. It was an all-time year. Hopefully, we get an all-time natty. Just one of those classics. Very excited for it. But yeah, that is going to wrap up our college football season, I guess. This was the natty preview. We thank you guys for watching along, for commenting, subscribing, liking, whatever you're doing, and
appreciate the support.
Yeah, I think there's really only one thing to say, Bob.
Let's go Canes.
Well, yeah, that too.
Well,
Let's go
two
Canes.
things to say.
Yeah, there's two things to say. Let's go Canes, and all right,
Three
there's three
things
things to say. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go with Let's Go Canes. It's all about the U, and this is Any Given Weekend. Thank you guys for watching. Let's have a weekend.